Orbiter 9 is a Spanish science fiction romantic drama. The film follows Helena, who believes that she has lived her entire life isolated and alone on a spaceship. Things change when a male astronaut embarks on the station, and we follow the two characters as they fall in love. This foreign film has recently saw release on Netflix, and whilst on the surface it seems fairly straightforward, there are several aspects towards the end that may leave some viewers scratching their head. Throughout this video I will be discussing the film as well as what I take the ending to symbolise. There will be heavy spoilers, so I highly suggest that you avoid this video if you want to go into the film fresh. With that out the way, I'm Deffinition and this is my ending explanation of Orbiter 9. Throughout her life, Helena has had to deal with heavy losses. Due to an urgent depletion of oxygen aboard the ship, her parents were forced to commit suicide so that she could survive. When an engineer named Alex boards her ship for repairs, she invites him to have dinner with her. Following this, she approaches him in his cabin where he is asleep and says that she has never been kissed before. They make love. Upon Alex exiting the ship, we discover that it is in fact on Earth. Helena is a guinea pig, part of an experiment in which humans are monitored for their whole lives in the interest of an eventual mission to venture to the fictional planet of Celeste. This utopia offers humanity its last chance of survival due to Earth's poisoned oceans and diminishing resources. Alex was a pioneer of the program to reach Celeste and to study the human guinea pigs, but he has now rebelled. Returning to Helena due to the connection he feels, Alex informs her that the ship is only an observation module in which all her movements and biosigns are recorded daily. This is of course jarring for the character, but allows her to be freed in many ways. Alex smuggles Helena to his apartment, and this allows her to experience the rain and wind on her skin for the first time, something that she's never felt before. During her stay at the apartment, Helena discovers that she is a clone. Furious, she tracks down her parents and learns the truth about them. They are scientists, unrelated to her, well aware of the experiment. Whilst her father wishes to turn her in, her mother is unable to do so, and frees her. Alex and Helena are both now in danger as the authorities begin to suspect Alex's betrayal of the program. They hunt down and kill Sylvia, a psychologist whom Alex has visited on a regular basis. Sylvia has provided Alex and Helena with a safe house and an apartment that she owns but never visits. The authorities continue to hunt the pair. Alex is allowed to get away, but Helena is captured. In the final scene, Alex comes up with a way to be with Helena again. As she is pregnant, the scientists running the program are unable to resist allowing Helena to birth her child so that they can study it. The cycle is likely to continue. However, we are offered a glimmer of hope at the final scene of the film when Helena's daughter steps out from Orbiter 9. Greeted by the scientists and followed by a man, she perhaps shows that society as a whole has progressed. This could be taken to mirror the civil rights movement and show that people as a whole have grown to be better, or it could also mean that the scientists have finally reached their goal and have found means to travel to Celeste. To me, the film argues whether the needs of the few outweigh the needs of the many. Is it worth taking away one person's life in order to save millions? Whilst most will struggle with this, I personally believe that though it may seem necessary on the surface, Helena's story showcases how we must value one another and that all life is precious. Finding out that she is in fact a clone and isn't classified as a real person still doesn't matter too much to me, and this technicality has clearly been brought in by the government to allow experimentation. There are clear comments on slavery and the way that African Americans were not deemed as people during the slave trade so that the owners could operate more freely in their poor treatment of them. Holocaust similarities too can be found by the fact that the Nazis used to experiment on Jews after giving propaganda to the citizens of Germany, making the race and religion seem less than human. Alex falling in love with Helena clearly indicates that she has a soul and should be viewed as a person too, and his journey back to her is an empowering example of love crossing all boundaries of race, gender and more. Whilst Orbiter 9 was a little slow at parts, I still greatly enjoyed the film and found within that there was a clear message of love conquering all. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the film, so if you've seen it, please comment below and let me know. If you'd like to hear more of my ending explain videos, then please subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this regularly and there will definitely be something on the channel that you love. You can check out the recent one I did for A Quiet Place and let me know if you agree or disagree with my thoughts on the film. Thanks again for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll see you next time. Take care, peace.